Hundreds rallied to Albany and gathered at the governor's mansion to protest against Cuomo's $1.5 billion budget cuts on education.
The governor's cuts have got to go!
With the campaign, "Protect Our Kids, Not Millionaires," protesters called on Governor Cuomo to change his mind on providing billions in tax relief to the wealthiest 3% of New Yorkers. At the rally, parents, children, community organizations, and political leaders sent a strong message to Cuomo.
And I'm here today to send a message to our governor, Andrew Cuomo, that your budget cuts to education will be devastating to the children of New York State.
We need to distribute the pain. We need to distribute the responsibility. If we're going to have cuts in the budget, if we're going to restructure the budget, yes, we need to do that. We need to be better. We need to be more efficient, but we need to do it in a way that is fair. And right now, the impact is felt on our communities.
With this budget cuts, children in public schools will lose librarians, reading and math programs, arts, sports, and resources they need in order to get a well-rounded education.
So we said to the governor, enough is enough.
Yes.
This is you have a civil right to give us our fair share.
Who's here today? Let the governor hear you guys. Let the governor hear you. Make some noise. Can anyone guess how much profits Wall Street made last year? No. Any guess? $135 billion in our country's worst economic recession. And we have the audacity as a community, as a state, to ask our children to sacrifice their future? Is that fair?
No! Albany City Schools graduates under 60% of their students. How are we going to improve that given these budget cuts? These children, our children throughout New York State, they're our future. How can we educate them without sufficient funds?
And what we do here in Albany and what we do in these legislative bodies is about what happens to them. And this is, thanks to Bob Jackson, the most significant civil rights movement that has taken place since the march. And we need to make sure that this does not go down.
These budget cuts will lead to more school closing, less teachers, and overcrowding classrooms. Stand up and speak out against Governor $1.5 billion proposed education budget cuts. The children of New York have the right for an excellent education. Call or write letters to Governor Cuomo and tell him to protect our children, not millionaires.